today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I prepare my egusi soup using bitter leaf. But before we start, like I always do, I want to quickly give a shout out to all my subscribers that always come back and watch, like, comment on my video. I say thank you guys very much. And for those of you who are here for the first time, do subscribe to become a member of this channel. And for those of you who have been watching and not yet subscribed, subscribe to see more content of Gloria Glitz TV. As you can see, I have all my ingredients here already. Without wasting your time, let's get started. I'm going to be using cow beef, cow leg, and assorted meat. Mackerel fish, melon, which is the main ingredient, bitter leaf, onions, dry stock fish, crayfish, palm oil, seasoning powder, grounded pepper, and salt. That's all you will need for this egusi soup. So guys, I'm going to start by washing the meat, and I'm going to be separating the assorted meat from the meat. I'll be boiling the assorted meat apart because I don't like the smell of the assorted meat. So for that reason, I'll be boiling the meat apart. So the meat have been washed. I'm going to start by seasoning the meat before boiling it. So as you can see, the meat have been washed. I'll go ahead and add all my seasoning. I just added seasoning powder and salt. So I'll go ahead and chop my onions in a very tiny pieces and add it to it. Stir it together and cover it to cook for about 5 minutes. Cover it to steam for about 5 minutes before adding water. Like I said earlier, I'm going to be cooking the assorted meat for about 10 minutes using salt, grounded pepper, and seasoning. As you can see, the cow beef and the cow leg have been steaming for about 5 minutes now. So I'll go ahead and add water and add my dry stock fish and allow it to cook for about 20 to 25 minutes. While the meat is cooking, I'll go ahead and blend my crayfish and my melon, which is the reason why we are here right now. You can blend the egusi and the crayfish together, but just because I'll be mixing my egusi with onions, that's the reason why I'm blending it apart. You'll be seeing it later the way I mix the egusi and the onions. So I'm done blending the egusi. I'm going to be chopping one onion and use it to massage the egusi before frying it. Chop your onions in a very small pieces, just the way I'm doing it now. So the onions have been chopped. I'll go ahead and add it inside the egusi and mix it properly with my hand. My hands are clean, do not worry about my hand. After mixing the egusi with my hand, so I'll be adding a little bit of water and mix it properly before frying. The assorted meat I'll be cooking for a few minutes now, so I'll go ahead and filter the water out and keep the meat aside. The meat I'll be cooking for about 25 minutes now. I will give it a stir and separate the meat from the meat stock, and I'll be using the meat stock later. So I'm going to be heating my palm oil for a few seconds before adding the blended egusi. The palm oil will be heating for a few seconds, so I'll go ahead and add the blended egusi and keep stirring. Keep frying it for about 5 to 6 minutes before adding water to get the best egusi soup. The egusi I'll be frying for a few minutes now, so I'll go ahead and add the meat stock water gradually and keep frying it. I'm going to cover it and allow it to cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. As you can see, this is how it looks after cooking for about a few minutes now. It's not burnt because I have a very good pot. I'll go ahead and stir it for about a few minutes and add all my ingredients. So I'll be adding water, salt, grounded pepper, seasoning and blended crayfish. I will cover it to cook for another 5 minutes before adding my meat. At this point, I'll be adding all the meat and give it a proper stir. At this point, I'm going to be adding the bitter leaf, add water, stir it together and allow it to cook for another 5 minutes before adding the fried fish. You can use any vegetable of your choice. I like using a lot of vegetable. That's the reason why I'm adding more. The amount of vegetable you use depends on you. You won't believe the aroma in this kitchen. I will give it a stir and add the fried fish, and then my egusi soup is ready. I'm going to add the fried fish and allow it to cook for another 3 to 5 minutes. It's ready, guys. You can either use this egusi soup to eat eba, funfun, amala, pounded yam or rice. So guys, we are finally done with cooking. Can you see the outcome of this egusi with bitter leaf soup? If you see it, comment I see it and I will be very glad to read your comment. Thank you for watching till the end, and if you enjoyed this video, give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you guys in my next video. Love you guys.